Okay. So you were wanting to remedy some passes for leg control and how to finish the Achilles lock. First, we got to start with the leg control. I'm not sure exactly how you do it, but key to this clamp. You want to clamp right above the knee. If you're below the knee, you can pull it right out. If you're too high on the knee, your Achilles lock isn't going to set right. You're going to have to be all in a wonky position. So you want your thighs pinching right above the knee here. Both your knees pointing straight. And for a basic, regular jits leg control, this is what you want. You want your feet hidden under his butt. But that's not always ideal. Especially if he's going to stand up and pass. So if you'll go ahead. So, boom. Yeah. If he does that, you're going to have a hard time keeping him clamped. If you can keep clamped, that's cool, but it's still not ideal. So if you lay back. Usually the easiest answer for that, if you can't reap the knee like in jits competitions, is this. Just hide this heel right between his junk and his thigh. You don't want it over here on his hip because he can just paw that right off. And I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do to stop it. So if you get your heel right in there, almost touching your shin, this is a lot tighter and you can keep it clamped. Now if you can reap the knee, you can hide both your feet under this leg and pull it up so it can't spin out. Or you can hide that foot under there and push with this leg to get them stretched out. There's all kinds of stuff you can do, but this is a good basic to start with. And if you can't reap the knee, just hide this foot under here and put the heel next to your shin. If for some reason you don't like that, you can triangle like this. If he attacks this leg, it's not isolated, you can spin out, you can take a lot of pressure off. He's going to have a hard time finishing it. Just be careful about this heel. If you keep this heel showing, he can ankle lace. Like he can heel hook too, but it's going to be a little difficult. That one. That sucks. You don't want that. So keep this heel hidden. You don't want it so deep that it's on your toes. Just like a triangle, you don't want it all the way out here because you'll break your ankle. But if you hide your heel, you're good. Right here. On to the boot. So once you get your leg right, or however you're going to do it, I guess I'll do the jits one. I don't really like it, but anyway, he's going to boot. Just what you were talking about. Just straighten out your leg and pull your toes back. It can be hard to finish, especially if you're just setting the Achilles lock and hauling. But if you start it right and use your body to finish it, it's usually not much defense. So what you're going to do here, okay, so pull your toes back. What you're going to do here is scoot your hips back so you can get your wrist on the ankle right here, right where it meets the heel. You're going to work it, just shift your hips around till you can get your fingers in here. If you can, you want to get your pinky on your navel, point your thumb towards the ceiling. If you can't, that's cool, just rest it here and get a grip so it's not going anywhere. But once you're here, so go ahead and boot. What you're going to do is push with your legs and shrug with your shoulder. Boom. And you want to get that bend in his knee. If you keep your foot on this side of his leg, you're not reaping the knee. They may still call you on it, but you know, you do what you can. Once it's here, just reset, shift around till you can get his toes just barely sticking out past your armpit right here like this. And you're going to want to get the sharp part of your wrist on the back of his Achilles tendon right on the joint. You don't want it up here, you don't want it on his heel. You want it just on the joint right here. And what you're going to do, again, thumbs up, so the sharp part of your wrist is right here, and just push with your hips, just like an arm bar. Boom. And like I said, there's all kinds of different things you can do if you're allowed to reap the knee. Some jits competitions don't allow you to fall to that side. So if you have to fall to this side, it's the same thing. Just everything's a lot more scrunched up. Same thing, just set your wrist here. Shirt out of the way. Set your wrist the same way. Set your hips, push with your legs, and shrug. Same way to get it broken down. Once it's broken down, just push with your hips just like an arm bar. If that's not working, get face down. Sometimes they'll give you more leverage, sometimes it won't. But I guess that's a start. That's it.